give you the floor on this. And if anybody else got comments on
Oh,
it, we
God.
can. Yeah, look, I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna be as vague as possible, bruh. How would you advise a player who has a family member or a parent um they're very vocal about their child's upcoming contract on social media? How would you advise that player who is a client of yours to go about that family member, or if there's anything to do? I'm not saying that there has to be something done. I'm just trying to get a perspective from a person who lives in this world. So what do you have to say about like kind of how we've seen online Kam Curl's dad making things public about what he wants to see in terms of contract negotiations and contract offers for his son?
I mean, I would tell his dad straight up to shut the hell up. Like, at the end of the day, because what's going on is whoever represents Kam Curl, I have no clue, but they're obviously scared to lose that client because, I mean, his pops is having these conversations every 2 weeks. Like, he's putting out numbers, he's getting space, he's joining in spaces, he's creating spaces. Like, he loves either the attention or something, but it's like you can't be out here as my father putting out information in regards to what I possibly should garner or want, because at the end of the day, that's what people are going to believe. You know, your father is speaking for you. Like, even though you got an agent or whatever, but it's like fans are gonna be like, well, his daddy said that he wants 16 mil a year. Like, people gonna believe those are the private conversations that y'all have had, and you're just putting it out there, and he ain't suffering the repercussions. And then you got Kam Curl coming out talking about, man, y'all stay out of my pockets. Well, it's your damn daddy that keep putting people in your pockets. So
Damn daddy.
it's yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like that's the thing about like this industry, bro. Like, some people will coddle guys, some people tell the truth. Something is not clicking over there in regards to telling pops to chill. Like, he'll get paid. You feel me? And you'll reap the benefits of such. But like, to keep bringing these topics up, like, I see people talk about. Matter of fact, there was a poll yesterday by this one guy, Caleb, who's very active in the commander spaces and just in general on Twitter, and was like, who would you pay first, Curl or Young? And I'm like, bro, that's not even a question. Like, people act like Kam Curl is Derwin James, Buda Baker, um, even Jamal Adams. He may not even produce interceptions like that, but we're not talking about an impactful player here to where there's any rush to
I
re-sign
disagree
him.
with that.
As far as impactful,
Kam Curl's impactful, bro. When he
Bro,
doesn't play, this defense does not look.
you and him
Don't
have
get him
the
started,
same.
Montel. He can't
You and him
stand
have
Kam
the
Curl.
same amount of interceptions and forced fumbles.
Bro, he's a playmaker, bro. And I'm not saying he gets a large amount of turnovers, but he's where he's supposed to be. He gets teams off the field. He's strapping up tight ends, bro. Like, he can go play slot. He's versatile. He does what a lot of other
He
safeties
had
can't
zero.
do.
He had zero pass deflections for the season.
All right, hold on. Let's kind of make sure that at least Montel knows where AJ is coming from. AJ is saying, because he's speaking. I know AJ is speaking more so from a financial standpoint too. Like, AJ will be cool with giving Cam an extension, but AJ's problem is the fact that he doesn't make enough plays to warrant any type of significant money. That suggests that he's like the playmaker at safety. Like, he doesn't have the turnovers, he doesn't have the interceptions, he doesn't have the passes defense. And I think for the sake of this conversation, y'all can continue. But I'm saying, for the sake of this conversation, at least we know that that's where AJ draws the line. It's like, he's not that type of playmaker.
I thought Montel had been tapped in, but it's like, for me, his pops has been online saying, hey, I think my son should get 16 mil a year. And I'm like, what, where, when, how, why? For me, if you want to re-sign a Kam Curl, I'm not paying him more than 5 mil a year because of those things. Like, at the end of the day, he makes tackles, whatever, cool, but You telling me I can't replace this guy? Like I can't go get a Kam Curl in free agency or in the draft?
I don't believe so. I'm just being honest with you. I don't.
But what does he do? He just tackles.
Bro, but he brings value to your defense. It's not just that he tackles, bro. He make Derek Forrest better. He allowed Derek Forrest to do what he's good at. Like when you have a guy like that who's just lying. Do you watch film on Kam Curl, bro? Like he is a now he's not getting interceptions. I'll give you that. At the magnitude that we would like him to, or at the magnitude that will warrant him 16 mil. I'm not
ain't even a magnitude, Montel. It's zero. Zero interceptions,
so
zero forced fumbles, zero fumble recoveries, zero pass deflections in an entire season. And
but AJ,
he's had around the ball in the box.
But look, so AJ, you just kind of limiting him to just this past season. I mean, we've seen Kam Curl make these kind of plays in his career. Now, granted, it's not like a consistent thing where he's just known around the league as this ball hawker. I mean, that's not him. But I think he's a very heady player. I think he's smart. And he knows he knows where he's supposed to be on the field. And I also think he's a good leader in the secondary. So that's some of the things they like. But I just think you're kind of diminishing him to say that he doesn't do this at all because he didn't do it this year. I mean, he did battle some injuries, and we would like to see more of that, but he has flashed these things before.
Absolutely, bro. That's all I'm getting at.
So Montel, what would you pay him if
probably like 12.
If you want to re-sign him? You said
no. That's Montel's right. The market, like if you look at the guys in around Kam Curl or what you would consider his ranking in the strong safety, it's around that $12 million range. I agree. I wouldn't pay him the 16, but he is worth in that 11 to 12 mil range. Not 5 mil, AJ. That's bet
not 5. That's ridiculous. Bro. He kind of reminds me of like an old school like Tyrann Mathieu. Tyrann Mathieu didn't get a bunch of turnovers, bro, but he was everywhere on the field. And you have to adjust to a chess piece like that, bro. I'm telling you, as a safety, to be everywhere on the field, Kam Curl play linebacker, slot, he'll play outside, he'll check your back, he'll shut down your tight end, bro. He's making tackles in the backfield. He's deflecting passes. Like, I know he don't got the high volume amount of interceptions, bro, but he is a chess piece on that field. And if you don't account for him, you're going to pay. And like I said, he makes other guys better, bro. Defoe, he had the year he had once Kam Curl came back, bro. That's no cap. Defoe was lights out this year.
So did you see what CJ Gardner-Johnson got?
What he get? I ain't see that.
From Detroit. I mean, he signed with Detroit. He got 6.5.
CJ's not Cam.
Yeah, CJ's better than Cam.
No, he is not,
because he can play in the box and
bro.
Also nickel corner.
No, he's not, bro. I think CJ was in an amazing system this year on an amazing team with a D-line that was crazy. That team had no
He was good in New Orleans, though, too.
He was good in New Orleans, but he wasn't Kam Curl, in my opinion.
Tyrann Mathieu gets $9 million right now. Micah Hyde gets 9.6.
Is he better? Is he better than them two?
Justin Reed gets 10.5.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you know them two, bro. You know Tyrann and you know Micah.
Isn't that yesterday's price though? That's not today's price. The price of the brick went up.
Nah, the price at safety has actually went down. For a guy that ain't making plays. For a guy that ain't making plays, it's went down. You see, CJ couldn't stay in Philly no more. He had to go to Detroit. Don't nobody want to go to the D. Man. He had to go to Detroit. Because the market,
Dan Campbell changing things up around there.
Because
Detroit on the come up.
When did Michael get paid?
You said who?
He just got
when did Micah Hyde get paid? This year?
Yeah, he just got re-signed. Yeah. He took a deal.
He took a deal, but it's like at the end of the day, if you're not making, if you go into contract negotiations, you this type of safety, you're not making those impactful plays, you're not gonna get paid.
Not
like
16.
That's just what it is. Like you're not,
and maybe not 12, bro. Like you probably looking at like 10.
From the sounds,
probably looking at 10 or 9. Like that's probably the number you at.
He looking at approved
at best.
So he gonna have to ball out, and I would literally let him play out his contract.
Well,
and if
Washington can't give him a prove it deal though, AJ. Washington, like someone else can. Washington can't give him a prove it deal.
Well, okay, a prove it year. Let me say that this would be his prove
Washington
it year.
can't do that though, because he's had a prove it career.
I agree with AJ. Hey, this is the prove it year.
Hey, this is the prove it year. You don't ball out. Hey, peace.
unless they find a way to give him an extension that he's happy with, like 7th round pick, you can give him a little 4 or 5 milli deal, and he may be okay with it.
Yeah, but I'm not about to pay you no 12 mil. Like you gonna be. I already telling you that I would cut you the next year.
Well, he like they just into his dad.
They got rid of Bobby McCain. Yeah, his dad think he should get 16. Yeah. Montel said 12, and his pop's like, nah, my son 16, 18. What?
Damn, set, hut. Watch him throw the ball. We gon' pick it off. You gon' let him hit the hole or you gon' cut it off. You gon' play through 4th and long or you gon' punt it off. Your defenders, heavy hitters, put your pads in. Don't be looking for the ref to throw no flags in. Keep the helmet on, keep the cleats tight. You the type to want to win by any means, right? You should look alive. This is Trap or Dive.